Do you have a lot of attention of the paparazzi lately, or?
Paparazzi is really different I mean, depends on in which country you are. For example, if you are in the UK, you find really crazy photographers. For example, they wear helmets with pieces of trees in the helmet, and they hide behind bushes or plants.
A bit like John Rambo, you know.
Yeah, and then you just hear like, and then you go like, click, you know. And I mean, that's really funny because I mean, it's not that when we've been to the UK the first time, there was this paparazzi guy, and I was absolutely sure that he had no idea who we are. But we were in front of this big TV studio, so he just
waiting there for the whole day, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe it's some sort of a game as well sometimes.
Yeah, maybe it's because they feel bored the whole lifetime, and so it's
Just, hey, how are you, man?
how you doing?
Take a picture of you?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, you won an ABBA award, the one a European Border Breaker award. Before you won them, did you actually know what kind of award it was, or did you ever heard of it before?
Well, actually, we are really we know all the awards that begin with an E.
Yeah.
The Echo, the Emma Award,
The Finnish award.
the ABBA, the Emmy.
The Emmy?
The Emmy.
The Academy Award. no. But ABBA was kind of. We knew the word ABBA, but to be honest, we had to Google what it is. I mean, what does it mean, the ABBA Award? We knew that it is an international prize, but we really had to look up what it is, and we are really glad that we are now with so many people over here that have the same experiences the last year that we had. So this is really cool to see that this kind of show brings all the people together that had this kind of same work the last years in getting known by people and playing from small clubs to bigger venues and all that stuff, and so it's really cool to talk to people over here and just to listen to the story that is really, you really know the story as well because we all did it by ourselves.
It's also an honor actually, because when you look at the winners of the last years, they're really big stars from all over Europe who already won the prize. So it's really a big honor for us that we also get this prize.
But the last year it went incredibly well for the baseballs. You sold a lot of records. What can an award like this add to the whole picture of you being successful, do you think?
Actually, it's a kind of it was really unexpectable that we got this kind of success. When we started doing the record, we even were not pretty sure if we're gonna have if there were a lot of people in Germany who were gonna listen to the record, and then we had this success all over Europe, and that was really cool for us to see so many countries, to have so much traveling and perform in front of so many people, and that was so cool. And this award is a kind of expression of this year, and a kind of thing we can remember after years when we look at it and see, hey, that was really a cool thing, and we saw a lot of countries in one year.
Actually, you can really say that there were a lot of things happening the last year, and a lot of good things, great moments, and this is really a cool and special moment for us. So
you have two albums out now, Strike and Strike Back. They're always,
actually we call it 1.5 because the second album, the Strike Back album, was more or less just an excuse for that we were not able to produce a whole new album in the last year, because that was our aim. Our aim was to produce the next album last March or last spring, and there was so many things going on that we had no time, and so we really tried to make all our listeners or everybody that was waiting for the new album, to give them a sign, okay, this is just a little piece more music, so the waiting time is not so long until the next album comes out. Ciao.
Are there already some covers that you're already sick of because you play them so much, or isn't that the case for you?
Actually, you can really say that all the songs, for example, Umbrella, we sang it so many times, but actually it's always fun to see, for example, when we were playing concerts, and you see so many people dancing to this song, and I think that's the best thing that can happen, so that's really cool. So I don't know, is there a song you don't like anymore?
I don't think you get bored of a song, actually, because sometimes we change little things in song when we play them live, or for the example with Umbrella, it's always really almost in the end of the concert, and you really can see that the people waited all the concert to hear this song, and they're really enjoying hearing this song, and that's why it's always good to play it.
That does not mean that they didn't like the other songs.
No,
I mean, they really loved them, actually more than Umbrella.
Ciao.
Ciao.
What goes through your mind when you see people getting so excited of your songs? What does that do with the state of your mind?
Well, it's like, you know, it's like a balance. You know, if you see that the audience is getting more excited by the music that we do, we're getting more excited on stage. That's why all the concerts are like big parties, because we go on stage and the light is going down and going out. And the light is going out, and then we recognize the people clapping, and they're waiting for the music. They celebrate, we celebrate, and we are interactive with them. You know, we celebrate with them together, and that's, I mean, I think the best thing that happens is to see everybody leaving the concerts with a smile on their face, because that means that we did a good job and that the audience did a good job, because that's I mean, we wouldn't work without the audience, and maybe the audience wouldn't come to our concert if we were not on stage.
You were talking about Strike Back being album 1.5. When can we expect 2.0?
Yeah,
that sounds good.
Ciao.
Actually, we're just working on the new album. We just interrupted our studio sessions for the ABBA Awards.
By the way, this is our studio.
We're going back there to record some songs before the show. And we hope that we're going to release it in April. Is hopefully we're really working hard to bring it out in April. So. Actually, it's not going to be a Bee Gees album, but maybe almost.
How do you pick tracks if you're working on a new album to make a cover of them?
At the first album, we really try to focus on what is really current stuff and what is really known by all the people that are listening to the radio right now, to the young stations. And now we try to go back a little further to, let's say, not the 90s, but the beginning of 2000 and the ending of the 90s, to pick some world hits that were also famous, but before the hits that we had on Strike.
From the time that you were started listening to music.
Yeah, for example, or songs that they still know from the radio, because there are some kind like evergreens right now, so it's like, for example, "Bitch" of
Meredith Brooks
is one of the songs that we're gonna do, or "You're Not a Girl." She's Not a Girl from
I'm Not a Girl.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, the original title is "I'm Not a Girl," but it would, I mean,
Not a
it's
Girl.
really obvious if we sing "I'm Not a Girl." Hopefully, it's obvious. And yeah, or "Follow Me" from Uncle Cracker. That's just 3 songs of the songs that we're gonna put on the next album.
Tonight there's also a prize, an audience award. Like, what's the favorite of the audience? What are your chances, do you think?
Actually, we have
Actually,
no idea.
But I think we're not thinking about this one, because, you know, it's cool to be here. It's like Basti said before. It's an honor for us to be here and get the prize. You know, so if we have the chance to get the audience award, that would be a really cool thing, because, you know, it's just we're worked so hard with the fans together. So it's I think that would be a really cool thing. But we're not thinking about a next award or something like that.
I think there's so many cool artists here also deserve the prize, and yeah, we will see. If we win it, it would be really cool.
That's what everybody said. Yeah. Of course, we want to win this award. But I mean,
and of course, we want the word piece.
Yeah, yeah, we want the
Sounds a little bit
peace.
like a beauty contest.
Yeah, ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you very much.